Good morning. I'm so excited to be coming at you from Patriot Mesa in Utah. I have been just craving some red rocks in my life, so happy to be here. And today we're going to move and breathe and explore balance a bit. So, thing about balance is that it's always shifting, it's always moving, it's never a final resting place. So it's about cultivating, really. We go a little too far in one direction, a little too far in the other, and we kind of learn where that center spot is. But again, remembering that that as well is always shifting. So it's a constant give and take. So enjoy, have fun with it, and let's just see what happens. Bringing hands to heart center. A few rounds of breath to come into a little bit of inner alignment, a little bit of inner balance. So taking the outside world and just hitting pause. That can be challenging, but maybe a brief pause for your time on the mat so that you can focus here on the movement, on the breath. This sweet, sacred space that you carve out for exploring you. Next inhale, arms go wide, lift up. And exhale, hands heart center. Once more, inhale, arms go wide and up. And exhale, the right hand comes down towards the ground, and we're going to shift the left leg out as the left arm comes up. So kind of in a side plank variation here. Rotate the top arm, wrist, elbow, shoulder, any movement that you'd like. And then shift the weight into the right hand and lift the left leg up. Maybe the hand comes to the hip left hand. Maybe a bit of twist at the ankle. So already here, we're in a bit of a balance. And imagine you could really shoot an energy arrow out the bottom heel here. And you're pressing down through the ground as well. So pressing down through both legs, even though one is in the air, maybe opening the heart a little bit. And then exhale, left foot comes down. Lift the torso up, slide the left arm down, reach up and over. Gate pose, maybe a flick of the top wrist. And then exhale, come back to a seat, maybe hands to heart center. And then inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, left hand down. This side plank variation on the other side. Movements of the arm. Big breath. And next inhale, let the right leg lift up. Left shoulder over left wrist. Really shooting energy arrow out the bottom heel and pressing down through the right knee as well. Right foot comes down. Lift all the way up and over, gate pose. So the right hand slides down and come up onto the fingertips of your right hand. So you're not putting a lot of weight there. Spiral the heart open, gaze up. And exhale. Knees come back together, hands to heart center. One round of breath here. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Let's get right into it, yeah? Pedal out here. Saying hello to the hamstrings. And then gazing at the hands, getting a big foundation here. So pressing down through the fingers and take a bit of a wiggle. Kind of a full body stretch here. And then inhale, the right leg lifts up. And to exhale, we're going to take a big step in between the hands. So we're going to go right into Crescent Lunge. Be sure that your feet are on train tracks here. Pull back slightly on the right hip crease before we even go anywhere. This is a great place for hands on top of blocks if you have those handy. So hips are square. You can begin to gaze forward and then press down through the front foot. reach forward and lift up, Crescent Lunge. Find some buoyancy here. You should be able to move. You can shift the hips, find that sweet center spot. And then inhale, open the heart. Exhale, wave the hands back, aeroplane. Yeah, so the legs stay the same. The heart reaches forward as the fingertips reach back. Kind of feels like you've put on a cape, like you're waving the cape back. Let's move with breath now. Inhale, lift up, Crescent Lunge. And exhale, Crescent. Again, with breath. Use the whole movement, the whole breath. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, Crescent. And exhale, Warrior Two. Couple rounds of breath here. Wiggling in. Think about an outer spiral on the front thigh and then pull back at the right outer hip crease. Even distribution of weight. And steady breath. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior, big side body stretch. And exhale, plant the hands down. Take a big step up, L shape. Heart reaches forward, right hip reaching back. We're going to come up into a one-leg mountain, so bend the standing leg. Find some buoyancy and then shift knee towards the chest as you round and come up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here. And exhale, take a twist. Right hand to the outside of the left leg. Left arm comes back. Maybe you gaze back the left thumb. Steady breath. Slowly step back to the back of the mat, and we turn to Goddess Pose. Hands to heart center. Sink the hips low. Find some movement here. A little bit lower. And then inhale, lift the arms up, lengthen the legs, and then exhale, bend, and we're gonna wave through with breath with the exhale. So it's like this. Inhale. 3 more times. Star pose, lengthen the legs, arms reach up. Exhale, Warrior Two, back of the mat. Inhale, lift, reverse warrior. And exhale, hands plant, downward facing dog. Let's wave forward and wave back just once to rinse out. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, left side. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step in between the hands. And before we move up, pull back on the left hip crease. Bend the back leg just a little bit. Reach the arms forward. Press down through the front foot to lift up, Crescent Lunge. 3 times we move with breath. Exhale, kind of push your cape on, heart reaches forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale. Inhale. Again, exhale. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, Warrior Two. About 3 rounds of breath here. Outer spiral with the left thigh. You can even use your hands. Pull back slightly on the left hip crease. Arms strong and wide. Shoulders relaxing down. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale. Hands find the ground, back heel lifts. We're gonna take a big step up to L shape. Bend the standing leg, and we're gonna round, pull the knee to the chest, press down through the standing foot as you lift into a one-leg mountain standing balance. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale here. And exhale, let's take a twist. So the left hand outside of the thigh, right arm reaches out. So what can really help when we're balancing is to find a border. So I'm pushing my leg into my hand back into the leg. And then also with this back arm, you can press into an invisible wall. If you come out, just come back in. So you can kind of create a border. Maybe gazing back. And then big step back of the mat. Maybe graceful, maybe not. Goddess pose. So just turn. Take the hands to heart center. Find some movement. Maybe a little bit different this time. And inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two, top of the mat. Reverse warrior. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's rinse out by rolling forward, lead with the back of the heart. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, the right leg lifts. Exhale, step in between the thumbs. And inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Once with breath, exhale, aeroplane. And inhale, crescent lunge. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, we're switching it up. Lengthen star pose. So turn the toes forward, star pose. Exhale, left toes turn out, hips sink low, skandasana. Hands can come to the ground or to the heart. We shift side to side. Skandasa, front of the mat. And back of the mat. This can look however you'd like. It can be fast or slow. And we meet skandasana, back of the mat. Steady breath. We're going to take a big transition by pressing down deeply through the back foot and shifting back into warrior two. So pressing down, lifting the arms up. It's kind of like coming through star pose again. Shift the feet. Warrior two. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. So you're going to reach the front hand towards the floor or towards a block. Maybe the back leg steps in once. And we lift the left leg, stack the hips, half moon. So we did this on the ground at the beginning. Energy arrows shooting through both heels. Gaze can go up or down. Steady breath. One more inhale. Bend the standing leg, reach the toes back. We come back into star pose. Exhale, warrior two. Back of the mat. Reverse warrior. And hands come down, downward facing dog. Let's do this on the other side, but first rinse out by rolling forward. Lead with the back of the heart. Really press down into the earth. And then exhale, knees bend, hips go high and back, downward dog. Other side. Inhale, left leg lifts. And exhale, step through. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, aeroplane. Inhale, crescent lunge. And exhale, warrior two. Inhale, star pose, turn the toes in. And exhale, skandasana, back of the mat. Now we move front to back. Many ways to move here. Hips can go high or they can stay low. Let's meet at the back of the mat. Full round of breath. A big transition, warrior two. Press down, lengthen, warrior two. Reverse warrior, side body stretch, and exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Maybe stepping up, but tipping over, stacking the hips. trying to find steadiness, even though there may be a bit of shakiness. It's a practice. One more inhale. Soften the standing leg as you reach all the way back. Star pose. Back to the top of the mat. Warrior 2. Reverse warrior. And exhale all the way down, downward dog. Again, rinsing out. Come to the toes, wave forward. And wave back. We add on a bit. Inhale, right leg lifts. And exhale, step in between the thumbs. Crescent lunge, inhale. Exhale, aeroplane. Inhale, crescent. And exhale, warrior 2. Flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Let's go straight into Ardha Chandrasana. Shift forward. Find your way there. Staying here, maybe bending the top leg and grabbing for the foot Chapasana or candy cane. If you have the foot, then kicking the foot into the hand as the hand pulls back, that creates that border. One more inhale. Exhale, gaze down. The left foot comes off the right side of the mat. Curtsy pose. Wave the hands back. Pull back on the right hip crease. And then inhale, one leg mountain. The hands can sweep down to the ground. Lift up, one leg mountain. Exhale, figure 4. Sink the hips low. Continue to lift the heart high. Maybe the heart comes to the thumbs. Thumbs come back into the heart. Inhale, one leg mountain. Shift it back up. And exhale, take a twist. Option to lengthen the front leg by grabbing the outside of the foot, lengthening out. Steady breath. Slowly release. We come into star pose. So find your way there. Shift. Exhale, warrior 2. Reverse. And plant the hands. Downward facing dog. Once more, wave out. Inhale. And exhale. Left leg lifts. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, aeroplane. Inhale, crescent. And exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, Ardha Chandrasana. Half moon. Staying in any variation, possible Chapasana by grabbing the foot and then creating that border between the foot and the hand. Steady breath. Gaze is going down and we take curtsy pose. So soften the standing leg, right foot goes off the left side of the mat, arms sweep back. Take a moment here. And then hands graze the ground as you inhale. One leg mountain. Exhale, figure 4. A few rounds of breath here. I like to make a border, find an edge between the thumbs and the sternum. Also the hands pressing into one another. Inhale. Lift up a one leg mountain. And exhale, taking a twist. So maybe grabbing the outside of the foot, just an option. Heart center pulls forward. One more inhale. And exhale, slow, moving back. Maybe graceful, maybe not. Goddess pose, shifting side to side. Inhale, star pose, lift the arms. And then exhale, wave it out. 3 more times like this. Star pose. And exhale, hands, heart center. Inhale. And exhale. Turn the toes, warrior 2, towards the back of the mat. One last time, just the balance poses here. Ardha Chandrasana. Any variation. Curtsy pose. Wave the hands back. One leg mountain, big breath in. Figure 4. Sink low. This time straight into the twist. Hand grabs the outside of the foot or the outside of the leg. And shift back, warrior 2. Star pose, twist the feet. Exhale, warrior 2, back of the mat. Ardha Chandrasana, move right into it. Half moon. Strong through both legs. Heart spirals down, curtsy pose. Square the hips. Wave the hands down to reach up one leg mountain. And figure 4. Find some borders here. Standing twist. Your choice. Warrior 2. Slow move back. Star pose, turn it in. And exhale, hands to heart center. Toe heel the feet together. 3 rounds of breath, Tadasana. Hands to heart center or down by the side. Feeling the heartbeat. Vibration in the body. And then hands to heart center if they're not already. Bringing a smile to your face. Thank you for practicing. Thank you for showing up for you. And a big reminder that balance is a practice. There isn't one day that we finally figure it out. And the mat is always a good place to explore, to practice. Quite a metaphor. Thank you all so much for joining me in this beautiful, beautiful place. We're getting ready to hike to the top of that. If you'd like to explore more balance classes, then check this one out here. And there's also some classes that I just filmed in Colorado if you want to see some more stunning scenery. And wherever you are in the world, I will see you on your mat.